So first name is Mary Lynne, last name is Schaefer, and I have been with Just Lift for a year and a half. My dear friend, Nicole Stork, had been talking with me. I had an injury on my knee, and I basically tore my meniscus. And I was frustrated because I'd always been a triathlete for many years, and before that I was a competitive gymnast and dancer, etc. And she said to me, well, you know, in order to kind of keep your momentum, why don't you look at doing some strength training? And the idea, of course, behind that was just to somehow be able to accommodate the injury that I had at the time, but still, you know, still kind of maintain what I was looking for, which was my overall health and my overall fitness. So the first training I think I had was actually in the garage because it started in the pandemic, right? So it was like right around May, June timeframe in 2020. So it was like, all right, I felt good after the first one. The next day I was a little bit sore, the next day a little bit sore, but it was one of those things you begin to feel, you get the endorphins, right? And that's what I was continuing to feel. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Let's try it out. My main goal was to ensure that I could still keep an overall fitness level that I was used to, but in a different way, right? So when you have an injury, right, as many of us do, and this had been my third injury that I had, but this one was more debilitating, you know, having a knee that's not doing what you need to do, you know, simple things like walking, but definitely more about how can I continue to do what I want to do without having to stop. And that's what was the most frustrating, and that was kind of what embarked on the journey. So my favorite thing about Just Lift Fitness is the staff. To me, it's the staff and how they explain everything, how they just are very focused on the individual, in addition to just making sure that the class is getting what it needs. So some of the results that I'm seeing right now is I don't have any hindrance in my walking. And I feel like, you know, while I'm not getting back in my 5K running or anything like that, I'm certainly being able to do more of what I would be used to doing, where I eventually want to go hiking in the Machu Picchu and I want to go running again, those kind of things. So I feel like that's where it's taking me, and so far I'm seeing great results from it.